set lists then. We're going to talk about them. What songs do I play when I go out busking? But first we need to go and find a place to set up. So the main thing you really need to know about set lists, or the songs you play when you busk, is that there aren't any rules. And most buskers I know, we all do it differently. But in order to give you some direction, or in case you're wondering, I thought I'd take you through all the songs that I play when I'm busking at the current moment. My full 1.5-ish hour set as a bonus quest. Take a guess to how many songs it'll take me before I have this jumper off. I'm already sweating. 10 beans to whoever gets it right. So here's the deal. I'm going to take you through every single song I play at the moment, why I play it, and why it's in the position it's in within the set. Like I said, there's kind of no right or wrong way of doing it, but maybe this will just give you some insight to how I approach it, and then you can use that or choose not to. Up to you. I'm in the slightly quieter area of town because my fellow busker has taken the main spot. I hear the sweet sounds of a fellow busker. Ooh. That means I've got to go to the other side of town. Not to worry though, it's early days, 10:45 AM, and I've got all day, so see what happens. Oh, by the way, the jumper's coming off straight away. We haven't even made it into starting playing yet. So I always start with the same song, always. And that song is a song by Luke Combs originally, called When It Rains It Pours. And I do this song for two reasons at the beginning. One, it's a cover that some people know, and the people that do know it are usually hardcore fans. So I get a lot of people who are like stoked to hear it. But the main reason I do it is it's the perfect warm-up song for my voice. It's in the perfect range. It's not too high, stays quite low, and I can get a good resonance going for the rest of the set. So yeah, When It Rains It Pours.
A Sunday morning when she woke up by night, each in the morning, on and on. By the time I wake up and apologize, when she heard about my newfound luck on it fitting down, I gotta see my ex-future no anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours. When it rains it pours.
Righto, so song number 2 is Riley Green cover. A song called There Was This Girl, which is another like country, American country song. Again, not many people kind of know it, but those that do love it. And it's another great one for my vocal cords. So that's the logic.
Didn't know a diamond ring could cost that much. I took 6 months on the farm before I saved up. Yeah, there was this girl.
So yeah, first 2 songs, American country covers that some people might know, but are good for warming up. Plus they're like friendly, there's nothing like offensive about them. They suit the atmosphere of the street. Not too bad here. Again, this is the quietest spot of town, so I'm not expecting crazy things here. Every now and then though, I play here and it goes really well. It goes better than it does in the middle of town. I guess people around here can appreciate it more because there's less going on. Some people call me a space cowboy, yeah. Some call me the gangster of love. I mean, the reasoning behind that song's pretty easy. It's like an old song from maybe the 70s. The artist is Steve Miller Band and the song's called The Joker. And that's one for my demographic. People ask me why don't I play older songs because of the demographic of the street. So that's one of the older songs I play. And I'm unique in the sense that I only play songs that I like. I refuse to play songs I don't like because I don't think you can play songs you don't like with authenticity, and I feel like authenticity is what's needed when busking. I also think the demographic thing's a bit of an illusion. The demographic of a high street is very varied, even on a weekday when school's in and stuff. So I love that song though, good song. Okay, now we're going to play an original.
House cafe, smells coffee, taste of sweet. The memories, the family, that means so much to me. Now it's nowhere I would rather be. Never get what people do, these makeshift venues made me who I am. She said, boy, I gotta get out of here.
So a lot of the reason I play original songs is because I don't see myself just as a busker. I see August Radio Project becoming, you know, a musician in its own right. So I'm going to release these songs because I've just been recording them and hopefully like tour and gig them. And I think it's important to include them in the busking set because that way it puts the songs out there, you know, and people clearly enjoy it, as you've just seen, which is kind of cool, right? And the other thing is the next part of the set is all dictated on where the capo moves on the guitar. So I tend to keep all the songs that are in the same keys together so I don't have to keep sliding this around, and that kind of helps with the tuning of the guitar. See, it's all very technical really. I've never really analysed the set before, so this is cool for me too.
Faster falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep the grip of my head, steady going under.
So yeah, we've got Sum 41 in Too Deep and then Bryan Adams' Summer of '69. So one of them is like a early 2000s pop punk cover that I love, but I kind of play it in a way that suits the high street, I guess. And then Summer of '69 is like a classic, so again kind of suits the demographic, I guess. But also we're sitting on the 5th fret on the capo, so I've just moved to the 7th fret and the next 3 songs are going to stay on the 7th fret. Yeah, just tap it, yeah. It should work, hopefully. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. This song I'm going to play next, sometimes I leave it towards the end, or later in the day when some younger people are out, because the younger people always appreciate it, but I'm going to play it now today.
Well, I got a dream about her, she rings my bell. With me body, some say maybe I'm just a teenage about baby like you. No, surprise. No, she doesn't know she's This cut is just for the season only. Splits up into no decision. What can I do now? Where do I go for? 2 steps from the crossroads. 2 steps from the crossroads.
So you might notice that sometimes I segue, so go from one song straight into the next one, and that's just simply a case of not losing the energy, because you know, you create energy as you play songs, and you can see it in people as they walk past. Especially if you're gathering a little audience, or like a kid stood in front of you and wants to dance. Just keep playing the song. You've got to keep playing. Don't stop. Don't stop to talk to the camera, like right now. Okay, next up we do another cover, early 2000s pop punk song, because it's my favourite, man.
Drunk off your kiss. Another 9 in a row, this is becoming too deep for me. It was damaged long ago. Oh, you swear that you were true, I'd still put my friends over you. My friends over you. My friends over you. No, my friends over you.
Okay, so we've lowered the capo down to the 4th fret, and we're going to play a couple of originals. But again, they're kind of easy-going originals. They suit the atmosphere of the street. And I think that's like your main port of call, right? It has to be authentic to you. You have to enjoy playing it, and it has to suit the atmosphere of the street. Other than that, you can't really go wrong. Like, you really can't. You can be tactical, you can play songs that you know people might like, you can play the top 40 if you want, but if you ask me, that's a waste of time. You want to be doing what's authentic to you and what meets what you need out of it, and then the people will appreciate it because they'll feed off that energy. I'm going to call it here in today's set, because otherwise the GoPro will run out of battery, but we will pick this up again tomorrow.
Places to go, places to find peace and quiet. You can live in a van, take a flight out, escape.
So yeah, as already said, we'll continue with the set list tomorrow. It's now 2:15. I just played for 3.5 hours. I made £81.65. So like £19 off the 3 figures. But yeah, we'll continue with the set list tomorrow. As you see, there is some sort of strategy to putting together a set list, and there's some thought behind why I personally choose the songs I do. I'm not here to play top 20 covers, I'm just playing the songs that resonate with me in a way that I hope resonates with the public. And like I said, even though I am a busker, I'm also a musician, and I want to share my songs with the world, and it's something that I hope, you know, grows bigger and I'm able to do more and more of, even through releasing music videos and things like that. So all in the plan. This place is cool, eh? Worthing. I like it here. Right, see you tomorrow when I'm set up and what, like 7-8 songs in, whatever we made it to today. See you then. Well, here we are then, George Street. There's some ominous looking clouds in the sky, but we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday in regards to the set list.
There were fires in the marshes, there were beats up in the ponds, we'll walk on by. Cause in the worst of times you identify opportunity. I come around, well, go do what you like. When I come around, when I come around.
So I segued those two songs because I could see that the woman and the kid were there. I didn't want to lose the energy.
If I could have every bad dream, the nightmares they give you a fright. They came to me so you always slept easy, then baby I would think through the night. I don't even know where to start. The dreams or the sunshine, a life full of color.
Sometimes the slow songs go really well, sometimes not. Sometimes the fast songs go really well, sometimes not. The thing with busking is I don't really know how tactical you can actually be, because there's so many variables.
And that's about the time I walked away from me. Nobody likes that when you're 23.
Okay, so now I do two songs back to back, staying on the second fret with a capo. They're both kind of like pop punk songs.
Smite you gay, smite you gay. We share or not, I will ignore. Will ignore.
When I play these songs and I see somebody like light up and their face lights up, I know that they know the song. And that always feels really good. Again, just all about being authentic and almost having a bit of a niche, you know? Like the wedding I played a couple of weeks ago, they booked me because they wanted Green Day songs. And I was playing Green Day songs. If I'd have been playing Ed Sheeran, they wouldn't have booked me, would they?
I don't think contrast is just it. No, it's not a sin. No, it's not a sin.
So what happens next is another bunch of covers, but this time like I segue them together so they almost become the same song. You'll see what I mean.
I don't care if Monday's right. Stay Wednesday, heart attack on Thursday. Never looking back, 'cause Friday I'm in love. Saturday, anyway. Sunday always comes too late. Friday never hesitate. Do you have the time to listen to me on the glass? Into control, so I better hold on, yeah.
So I'm going to segue straight into the next song.
You take Colorado if you take away. Closes the door before winter, that's the coldest breeze whispering. I'm with your ghost again. It's a shame about the weather, I know soon we'll be together, and I can't wait till then. I can't wait till then.
From analysing my set list so far, I think like one of the main takeaways I'm personally realising as I'm doing it is that you've got to assess why you're busking. If you're busking predominantly just because you want to earn donations, maybe you could write a tactical set to help enhance that. But if you're busking not just to make donations, but also to build your career as a musician. You've got to think what you want out of a career as a musician. Like, if you want to be someone who's playing original songs and going on to tour them, and you need to be putting them in your busking set. If you want to be portrayed as like a certain genre or playing within a certain niche, you probably need to make your busking set fit that. And I guess that's where I am, right? I'm not necessarily a busker who just does this to earn maximum donations. I'm just here to spread the message of music authentically.
Girls, but now I'm sat here in my room looking for something to do, remembering time well spent when I was wasting it with friends. We moved on from that world, lost communication between jobs, between girls, but now I'm sat here in my room looking for something to do, remembering time well spent when I was wasting it with time well spent, wasting it with.
So that song is technically original. It's a song from my old band. I kind of play it in honor of that, but it's also just like a really sweet song. I always see people respond to it really well, so it was the band's most popular song, I think. And that segues straight into a cover by one of my favourite bands. Can you guess who? Can you guess who?
Say it ain't so, I will not go, turn the lights off, carry me home, na 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 na.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Honey, can I party share? I stay fresh, but I won't see you again. It's no place before. Yeah, I won't see you again. It's not random text at all. No.
So now we're on the kind of like final streak of songs. So the next song I play is the newest addition to the set, and I put it in there because somebody commented on a YouTube video saying I should start playing it. So to whoever left that comment, this song's for you.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me, and I walk alone. My shadow is the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating, broken heart, and I'm free. I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free. I'm free falling. Shallow now, in the shadow, in the shadow, far from the shallow now.
Alrighty.
Well, I don't really like reggae yet. Here I'm singing. Tell me which way to the beat. Tell me which way to the beach. Yeah, thank you. Tell me which way to the beach.
Hello.
I really like your music, but I would give you some money, but I don't have any.
That's alright, no problem.
He just wanted you to know.
Oh no, that means everything. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Right. At the end of the day, you don't need to give me a donation. You just need to tell me you liked it. That means as much as any donation, man. Bang on 3 hours. A little bit less than we played for yesterday, but hopefully we've done just as well. What a surreal life, man. This never gets old. Never. Well, did you look at that? We're done. 3 hours, easy work. Today, we made £99.08. So close to those 3 figures, man. But I'm stoked on that. So yeah, we've been talking about set lists. I honestly think there's multiple ways you can go about writing a set list, and I think I'm gonna hand it over to future me to kind of give you a summary of how I feel, how I think about set lists, and hopefully you can use some of that advice for your own busking endeavors. So over to future me. What's up? Hello friends, future me here. This video turned out to be way longer than I thought it would be, so I'll keep this summary short and sweet. When it comes to writing your busking set list, here are the official ARP pointers. Number 1, play the songs that you like, but that also work well in a public space. That way you're giving off a friendly but authentic energy. Number 2, assess why it is you're busking. If you want to be a busker who just solely focuses on making as many donations as possible, maybe sticking to a more traditional top 20 or classic hits playlist is the way to go. If you're wanting to become an originals artist who releases their own songs, then make sure you're including your originals in your set list. If you want to be a session guitar player, then create a set list that demonstrates how well you can play guitar. Demonstrates your skills. You get the idea. And third and lastly, niche down in a way that you want to, with the idea of getting something beyond the busk itself. Your niche might actually be the top 20 hits on the radio, because you're looking to become a functions gig player and you want to play at nightclubs or local pubs or something. What you're looking for is something that will ultimately lead to more work, to help you get more from your busks than just donations. My example for this would be being booked for the wedding where they wanted pop punk covers. They saw me playing the pop punk covers and it resulted in that. Also maybe me playing originals, so I can then release them. Hopefully a few of you are wanting to listen to them. It's all about seeing the bigger picture, as well as enjoying yourself out there on the street. Woo! I hope you found something useful in this video. Any other busking setlist related advice, stick it in the comments for your fellow buskers. This community is just so rad, so supportive of each other, and I love to see it. If you like this video, then give it a like. If you're new here, then click subscribe on the channel. And if you're a true fan, then you can turn the notifications on. I've got no super thanks shout outs this week, but if you did want to send me an online donation, then click the super thanks button. I am August Radio Project. I make videos, they come out every Monday. In the meantime, watch the one on the screen or go and check out the many others on my channel. I will see you next week. Peace, love, happiness.